Hello everyone, we're going to be discussing about a question that maybe will be asked later. So, first, Richie starts a new business at 2024. In year 1, his profits will be $20,000. He tries to predict that his profits will increase by $5,000 annually. So, that his profits in year 2 are modeled to be $25,000. In year 3, it is $30,000 and so on. He predicts that this will continue until he reaches annual profits of $100,000. He then models his annual profit to remain at $100,000. So, based on the question, we can see that Richie's profit increases by $5,000 annually, starting at $20,000 in year 1 until it reaches $100,000. We can use the formula UN equals to A plus N minus 1 times D. $100,000 is the UN, or the terms that we're actually finding. A is the first term, which is 20,000. N will be the term that we'll be finding later. And D is the difference, which is 5,000. These are all based on the questions we got just now. So after inputting the numbers, we now work out on the brackets first. You can see there is n minus 1 times with 5,000. N times 5,000 is 5,000n. Minus 1 times 5,000 is minus 5,000. Now, we get 100,000 equals to 20,000 plus 5,000n minus 5,000. After that, we calculate the 20,000 and the minus 5,000 because they're the same. We can't calculate the 5,000n because the n is actually consists of a letter instead of the numbers that are the same. So, 20,000 is subtracted by 5,000. In the end, we get 15,000 plus 5,000n. Then, we move the 15,000 to the left-hand side, where 100,000 is subtracted by 15,000. We then get 85,000. Then, to get the n, 5,000 is moved to the left-hand side, so 85,000 is divided by 5,000. As a result, we get n is 17 years.
So now we want to calculate the total profits for these 17 years using the formula for the sum of the arithmetic series. So before getting started, we see the given ones. The A, or the initial, is 20,000. The difference, or D, is 5,000. The N is 17, which we just found just now. So the formula is Sn, or sum, is equals to n per 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Next, we input all the given numbers, then we calculate it. 2 times 20,000 is 40,000. N minus 1 times with 5,000 is 80,000. So, we get n per 2, 40,000 plus 80,000. The result of it is 1,020,000. That is the total profit for the first 17 years. Next, we calculate the total profit of the year 18 to 20. Each year is 100,000. To easily count it, we just times the 100,000 with 3. The result is $300,000. Next off, we calculate the total profit for the first 20 years. So, based on the result we got just now, 1,020,000, we add it by 300,000. The result is 1,320,000.
Why might this model be unsuitable? Well, businesses don't always grow steadily like this. Profits can fluctuate due to competition, market trends, or economic factors. The assumption that profits stop growing at $100,000 is also unrealistic. It ignores the potential for continued growth or losses.
Step 1. First, calculate 1 plus r to the power of n. Add 1 of the growth rate, which is the 0.05, resulting in 1.05. Next, raise 1.05 to the power of 20, which gives approximately 2.6533. Then subtract 1 from these results, leaving 1.6533. Now, let's try a different scenario. A 5% annual growth rate. Profits grow exponentially, and we calculate the total using the formula for the sum of geometric series. Sn equals p times 1 plus r to the power of n minus 1, and divide by r, where Sn equals to total profits over n years, p equals to initial profit, r equals to growth rate, and n equals to number of years. Step 2. Now, substitute these values into the formula. Multiply 20,000 by the result of dividing 1.6533 by 0.05. Dividing 1.6533 by 0.05 equals 33.064. Finally, multiply 33.064 by 20,000, which gives $661,319.08.
In conclusion, we calculated Richie's total profits over 20 years using two different models. First, the linear growth model, where profits increased by $5,000 annually and plateau at $100,000, resulted in a total of $1,320,000. Second, the exponential growth model, with a 5% annual growth rate, resulted in a total of approximately $661,319.08. The results highlight how assumptions about profit growth significantly impact long-term projections. While linear growth produces higher totals over 20 years, exponential growth can become more impactful over a longer time frame due to compounding.